This podcast is for a mature audience and may be viewed as inappropriate or insensitive to some. Listener discretion is advised. The intention is to share conversation of like and unlike-minded individuals as they try to be the best them they can be in a life full of challenges, searching for love, acceptance, and positivity. Call 669-241-1422 and share yourself, or catch up with Sweet Baby J for an anonymous face-to-face interview.
Now the Democrats are politicizing coronavirus. And this is their new hoax. But you know, we did something that's been pretty amazing.
Around the globe, people are adjusting to major life changes, helping to fight the spread of the coronavirus. Many of you probably find yourselves at home and
Press is in hysteria.
Hello?
Yo, what's going on?
Dude, what's going on? I don't even know anymore. Listen, and did you hear me just say I'll take it out? That was so crazy.
Whoa.
You know I'm going crazy.
Whoa.
Wait.
Whoa,
I'm going crazy.
What's going on over there?
No, nothing at all. Listen.
Okay, well,
I don't know what's going on in Florida.
Uh-huh.
What's up?
No.
I don't know what's going on down there, but yeah, New Jersey, yeah, we're going crazy.
Really?
How are you guys doing?
I mean, we're pretty good out here. I mean, hey, listen, I'm over here. We're stocked up on meat, lump coal, because I do my grilling. We're stocked up on juices, water, toilet tissue, bullets, and guns. We're good over here.
Yeah, we're definitely stocked up too. We're just in.
It's a tough
See, that's
situation,
why I needed to talk to you to bring me back to reality. Everything is actually all good.
Yeah.
But no,
Hey.
I'm keeping it real. I'm a spoiled ass American, and so listen. Tomorrow, I actually had the nerve to call Miller's Ale House and ask them, like, "Are you guys open for happy hour?" She's like, "The whole state, the whole state is like on lockdown." I'm like, "Oh, okay. I just thought that was Hoboken because Hoboken was actually the first city that they declared, the whole shutdown." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just got confused with all the information," but I was just like hoping it was going to happen anyway.
Listen,
but,
it's not even just
it's all
Hoboken;
good.
it's everywhere because out here in Orlando, I actually don't think they're doing any type of liquor sales, which is strange. Now is the time where
Oh,
I wish I had a mobile truck. I would be a mobile bar.
wait, are you referring to even like a liquor store?
No, liquor stores are selling.
Oh, okay. I was getting ready to say now. That's extreme.
He's
okay.
like, no.
Okay, I was getting ready to say
The hysteria just got
people
real.
about to really start killing each other. Yeah, I'm like, my heart is pounding. I'm like, wait, I'm not in Florida, but I'm feeling it for everyone in Florida. Okay.
Well, I mean,
No, I know. Something needs to happen.
my residence is good because it just so happens because when I buy my vodka, I buy it by the case. So we're very good over here when it comes to that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I always get by the
Okay.
case, because it's like, why play
Okay.
games? Why play games?
Right.
But now, see, when somebody says they buy it by the case, you should also ask, what are you buying? Well, So now, let me tell you something. So Tito's is very good. Are you a fan of Tito's? And Tito's is not sponsoring this, but they surely can.
Dude, I have it in my trunk right now.
Whoa.
Like, I will screenshot it, like, take a picture, and yeah. Don't ask me why it's in my trunk. That's a whole other situation. But yeah, it's in my trunk
I've
right
been
now.
there. I've been there. You don't even got to explain. I have been there. Let me tell you something.
That's a whole other conversation.
There was a time when I really used to really love raspberry vodka. Oh, no, was it raspberry Bacardi? I don't even remember. But now that stuff tastes like cough syrup. Ugh.
Yeah, it really does. It really does.
Disgusting.
It really does.
But so this is what I have.
You on that grown and sexy now, I know.
You already know. And on a budget. So this is what I'm telling you. Grown sexy on a
Okay.
budget. So Costco has the Kirkland version of Tito's. Now, where the Tito's for the big bottle, I think costs like $30-something. The big bottle of the Kirkland brand, the 750 ml, costs $13.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And
I had no idea.
just as well. So I buy it by the case every time. There's never a time
Okay.
where you're going to come to my house and there's no vodka.
Okay, that makes sense.
So this my household is not a sober household. When you come in here to party, you come in here to drink. I'm gonna let you guys know we're all about that life.
Dude, I was like literally like drinking on the job today. Like
Ooh,
I'm
ooh,
a straight teacher. I'm a straight teacher at home, and I was drinking on the job. Okay, I would have been fired on day 4. Yo, I was like, you know what? Just come take my license away already. Like, yeah, I can't. Yo, first and third grade work? No,
So-
I had no idea.
So wait a minute. So you're a teacher. And-
No. Homeschooling.
Oh,
Because
oh.
we're all home.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute.
No.
I was like, are you out here telling these kids like A B D Q R F S T B D L M N O P?
No, the kids have been home effective Monday.
Oh,
so I am the teacher, okay? So I've been drinking on the job since my first day, which was Monday. Yeah, it's real out in these streets in New Jersey. You guys, the schools aren't closed there?
The schools are, but I have my lovely wife that is doing the homeschooling. She is doing a very strong job as I go to work.
I know that's right. You spoiled brat. I love it.
Yeah. But let me ask you a question though, because the thing is that, you know, we're so used to sending our kids to school. You know, we get upset when they don't do well, and we say, you're just not paying attention in school. That's why you don't get the work. Are you seeing how difficult it is now to teach these kids?
Let me tell you something. Like, all jokes aside, like, effective Monday, what was that, the 16th?
Yeah.
There's so much that I said, you know what, Tiana, like, forget everything else. Like, you need to, like, I wouldn't even know where to start. Like, all jokes aside, I take my hat off to so many different type of people. I am so glad to know that I did not miss my calling as an educator, because if I could blow my brains out and not be considered suicide, I would do it, because it's real. The patience level, like, just everything. Like, no, I need to, like, get their teachers gifts, like the principal, like everyone's getting a gift when this thing is over, because this is real.
I'm very
and I'm only
sure.
dealing with first and third grade.
I'm very sure that when this is over, a lot of parents are gonna be like, I took you for granted. It's gonna be like a relationship that broke up and they just got back together. Like, yo, baby, I'm sorry. I didn't know how much you did for me.
Yes, exactly. Like the patience, the TLC, the everything, but just taking life, like everything, for granted. You know what I'm saying? Like, just a simple happy hour after work. Like, there's so much that I'm like, you know what?
You're taking your kids to happy hour.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's going to happy hour. It's over. I looked in the mirror last night and I was like, you are a spoiled brat, and had no idea, because I'm like on 18,000. Listen, all jokes aside, very grateful. No one's ill. You know, my household consists of 6 people. Everyone's good. Everyone's ill. We have food. Like the togetherness. All those things are so great. But the human side of me, I need to be out in the streets. I'm an extrovert. I need to be out in the streets.
You already know.
I just need to go to Target, like, comfortably, and, like, just cruise and just try on.
So let me tell you something.
Like, just, yeah.
I left work today, and let me tell you how my after work day went. I came home. First thing I do, I take a shower, because wife is like, yo, don't bring that crap home. Take a shower. I can't even say anything to her, walk in her direction.
She's not playing any games.
Not at all. Not at all. So I go straight in the shower. I come back, then I greet her. I greet the kids. I get dressed, and I leave. So I leave because the supermarket by me, they're very well stocked. So I go over there. I get, some skirt steak. I go buy some chases for all that vodka I have. And
that's right.
And some fruits, ginger beer, lime juice. Mm-hmm. I get the essentials.
The good stuff.
Yeah. And I make my pizza from scratch. So, I got all those ingredients to make sure that I'm good for like the next 2 weeks.
Right.
And then I go to Home Depot. And I'm like, wow. And I'm walking around. I got my face covered with a rag, looking like I'm about to rob somebody. Listen, And the thing is that I am very well dressed up. So I'm very.
Right.
It's not like I don't have on shorts or anything. I'm very well dressed up because I actually got
Mm-hmm.
after I took a shower. I'm like, you know what? Why go out halfway? Go out all the way. So I damn near almost
So you walking through Home Depot with your grown and sexy on.
all the way, not playing games with
Yeah,
nobody.
that's right.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. Hey, listen, this corona is a real deal. We none of us know, you know, what's gonna happen. What when the last days are. I mean, listen,
That's the hard part.
that is the hard part. Listen, our good president said that this was a Democratic hoax. Well, apparently it's not.
Our what president? Our good president?
Our good
Okay.
hey, listen, when I say our good
When
president,
he sent that check.
look,
When he sent that check.
100%. Listen, when I say good, that's like saying, hey, listen, there's a good convict, out there.
Listen, I know exactly what you've been. I hear it all in your voice.
Yeah.
But I tell you one thing, when that check gets here, then we'll see.
Yeah. Well, you know something?
Yeah.
When that check comes, I'm actually gonna. Is it a one-time check or is it something like a cyclical thing going, month after month?
Let me tell you
that you know
something.
about.
So the misinformation, just the amount of information that's coming to us at one time, I won't have time to get the coronavirus because I'm gonna damn near have lose my mind or have a heart attack and just drop dead. No, the coronavirus won't be able to catch me because the amount, the feeding of information, I just can't. So allegedly, it's a one-time thing, effective in 2 weeks, and it goes until June. We'll receive another one then.
Oh man,
I'm definitely here for the check. I mean, I'm not even gonna play that game. I'm here for the check. But even just hearing June, no, that alone, like, just puts no.
So let me ask you a question.
That sounds so crazy.
Are you a supporter? Are you a Trump supporter?
No.
But you will accept a check with open arms.
Absolutely. Well, see, that's why I'm one of those people. I don't talk too greasy. No, because I'll be very honest with you. When this whole thing with Trump came about years ago, I tried to actually I didn't try to. I applied for a position at Trump Towers in the city because his receptionist, they started at like I think 90,000 or 89,000. So
his receptionist
when he. Oh yeah, absolutely. At all his spots. So I was like, when he first decided to run for president, and everyone was so upset and sharing how they felt. I shared how I felt, but I said, let them call me for saying I got the job. I'll be working there, so I don't talk too greasy. So that's what makes it funny now because it's like, everybody's been on the Trump kick. But everybody's tweeting and doing everything about these checks. So it's like, don't talk too fast. You know what I'm saying?
It's the
So,
truth. It's the truth.
yeah. Excuse me, I obviously see what's going on with him. But I cannot lie. I do more laughing because he is hilarious. So I don't take it too serious. Obviously, I stay aware and stay up to date with what's going on, but I don't take him too serious. You can't because then you'll lose your mind. And I'm trying to live, like, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, it's only a few years. It's only a few years, and but I wonder about the recovery process after all that he's done. What next? All that someone else has to do. I mean, the recovery process that this country is going to have to go through, I think, is not going to be a one-term thing nor a two-term thing. There's a lot of fixing that has to go on, and especially with the things like corona and how it's impacting the economy in so many different industries. Like, hey, listen, real talk, strippers are unemployed right now. That's a real thing.
Yes.
That's a real thing. Strippers are unemployed.
I didn't even think about that. That's so not funny.
Strippers are unemployed. Now,
I didn't even think about that.
Now, how is it that the poll workers, I don't even know if there's a union for strippers, but I would not mind being the union boss. But but Hoffa. But the thing is, like, they are unemployed, and I mean, listen, they are even out there. They have strippers that hit the pole for lunch breaks. So what is everyone really doing?
How do you know?
Oh, well, see,
Somebody, what had happened was
well,
someone told you. Yeah.
I drove by and I saw Daquan and them going in, and I
Okay.
figured, hey, listen,
Okay, I figure. Yeah, I figure that's how you know.
I personally am not a big fan of strippers. Not strippers per se, but I'm not a fan of paying somebody for their attention. So it's not just strippers. I mean, there are dudes out there that cash app females and all that. I'm not doing that. Well, I'm also a married man, and that's
they cash. I was going to say how you can't do that anyway. But wait, did you just say cash app?
Yeah, they do that. You didn't. That's news to you?
Wow. Oh yeah, that's so new to me. I'm like a nun in these streets. Well, I've never been a fan of strippers. I don't like women, but I will go to a female strip club any day before a male strip club. I've never ever liked the strip club, and what makes it so crazy is I call myself tipping the stripper off anytime I've been to a strip club back in the day. Nothing reset. I call myself tipping them off like, listen, don't come near me. I'm just here with my friends. Yo, that's the worst thing to do. Is like letting them know ahead of time. Then they're coming straight for you. I don't want your sweat. I don't like the thing that's tied around. I don't like the boots. Nothing.
You talking about for male strippers? You mean?
Say it again. I don't like it at all. At all.
So you would go with your female friends then?
No, I'm saying I would rather go to see females than men, but I don't like women. I just don't enjoy men strippers. No, I mean I've been to the strip club, but I'm saying before the show or when the show started, I try to tip him off please, don't come near me, I'm just here with my friends. That's the worst thing you can do.
Yes, they're coming right for you.
And I think sometimes there's something in your eyes, and I guess I've always had those eyes. I'm like,
it's
damn,
cool.
It's
like meat, dog. Meat in your eye.
Yeah, no, I don't want that sweaty, tied up the string meat. I'm so good. No, so not my thing.
Well,
not
you know something? One thing I will have to say.
I'm not slapping your ass. I'm not doing any of that.
My uncle used to own a club in Brooklyn, and he used to have male reviews there. So I used to work security during these male reviews, and I'm going to have to say that was a very interesting time of my life, because the females that go to those shows, they come primed. They are ready for action. And
yes.
And it was always very interesting. Mind you, I'm security, and they're coming in here rubbing on me like, yo, what time you going to dance? I'm like, yeah, if you don't, girl.
Exactly. They're like, forget.
Yeah, I'm like, girl, I do not dance, but how much you paying?
Okay, exactly.
Some things have a price, not everything, but some things have a price,
Right,
I'll get genuine on that ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
I can't with Pony. Stop it. Yeah, it's something else.
The ultimate wedding song, Pony.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, although I don't like male strippers, but I would go right now. I would go to a male strip club if they were midgets. That I would so go to.
What is going on with these? Yo, let me tell you something.
Yeah,
this is the third or fourth interview that I've done, and where short people were mentioned, midgets. I mean, what's up? How are they getting all this play? I'm about to start walking around on my knees. What's up?
No, what happens is once you are when you're really into porn and you've seen so much porn, you have to it depends on what type of porn you like. So I would say I've always liked traditional, porn, heterosexual. So it just gets to a point where you're like, I just need to be entertained, I don't know. I said, I guess if you're porned out in a sense.
So if I was to look at your cell phone,
led me to midget porn.
If I was to look at your cell phone, what is your
the cookie? Yeah, you was.
Yeah. What is your general? What do you look for? What's your primary thing that gets you there? What turns you on?
Oh, mine. I've graduated too. Yeah, I've
graduated.
Usually,
you like to see mascara coming down the face and everything.
No mascara, no long nails, no bullet holes, none of that. No, I used to just like traditional, like big black dicks. I'm sorry, big black dicks.
Look, you
big
said I'm
black
sorry
ass.
and then said it again.
Yeah, that was like my typical search. But I kind of graduated to, because I'm on my grown and sexy. I've kind of graduated to happy ending massages, but not the ratchet ones, like more
sensual.
And and I've seen some that I'm like, wow, okay, yeah, just very like, I can't explain it, like slow, intimate, but like a little rough, like was biting, like
exactly
it's just certain types, and I kind of. Yeah, so that's my favorite. So it all depends, like what day of the week or like the mood or what I'm eating for lunch, at my desk, and that I'm
Wait,
on my personal.
I said you watching this on
at
work?
Lunchtime. Yeah, on my personal.
What in the hell?
On my phone. Yeah, I only watch porn from my phone, so yeah, I don't need to use their stuff. So yeah, no, sometimes at
Where do you
lunchtime,
work?
and if I do
like if somebody was to come and stand over your shoulder, they'd be like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, I know. Well, I have the whole setup of how I'm sitting. Listen, when you've been doing this for a while, you have a whole layout of how to do it. So I have that. I have all that down pat. But it's not every day. It depends. Like obviously, if I go out to lunch,
it's not on Tuesdays. Is what you're saying? It's not on Tuesdays.
No, it just all depends. Like if I have to stay in, I have to just kind of like rush, to eat and then get back to work, and I have a few minutes. So it's just like, oh, well, you know what it is? I don't have social media, so my social media is porn. I'll put it like that.
Really?
So when people are trolling through Instagram, I have no social outlet.
Wow.
LinkedIn, that's it.
So what is it? What does it do for you? Like when you see this porn, like what does it do for you?
It depends on the mood I'm in. Like if I need humor, I go to my midget porn. If I'm ready to get it popping for the evening, when I get home, then I look for something that pretty much gonna make me look forward and
like the new room massages and all that good stuff.
Yeah, that I'm telling you. I tell people, I'm like, yo, you have to watch it, and it's so crazy because it's like something you have to sometimes like set up for. Like, you come home, you take a shower, bath, whatever you prefer, clean sheets, like just, lotion yourself down, burn the candle.
So
like,
question, do you try and reenact this stuff? Like you watching this? Do you try
No, I haven't had time for that yet, but yeah, it's on my bucket list. Yeah.
Come on, now, bucket list. It's every night. You can do that stuff. The you said the hand. You can do that stuff. Take care of my man.
Regular porn is for that purpose because when you've been with somebody a very long time, you have to reinvent the wheel. So I use my regular porn, for that. But I'll graduate to the massages. But I have too many kids in the household to, I just we have to be elsewhere for that. Yeah. So no, it's on my bucket list. But yeah, it's relaxing. I'll put it like that. Like it's relaxing to where
I bet it is.
You don't necessarily have to. Yeah, you don't necessarily have to finish your night that way. It just it puts you to sleep. You sleep better. So instead of a glass of wine, just watch a happy ending massage.
Yeah, something tells me
no ratchet.
You're not just watching. Something's telling me there's toys in this. I don't know.
No. Again, it will get there. But yeah, I love them. I love them. But yeah, midget porn. Let me tell you something. But for me, I don't like. Like, everyone's different about their midget porn. Like, there's only a few people that I know personally that like, listen, you hear me, I'm like, everyone's different about their midget porn. I like a midget with an adult. I don't like two midgets.
Oh, okay. So you like to see it, when you say, you mean like a male with a,
yes.
I guess, normal size?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
An adult size, yeah, whatever you, I don't want to say,
if you were,
the wrong term.
Yeah, if you were not in a relationship, do you think you'd ever sleep with a short person?
No, that I would not do. But, I do find it amazing how, because they're so stacked, so, like, the women have really big butts and thick legs. The guys, I don't know if they're big. I can't tell if they're big or they're just big for this. Wait,
man.
Wait, as soon as I hang up, look. Like, no, actually, I've seen somewhere. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, how is he carrying that? But the reason why I like to watch, I can't. See, here I go.
See, let me tell you something.
The reason I like to watch.
Go ahead.
The reason why I like to watch, like I said, a midget with, regular size, whatever, I don't want to say the wrong term, is because I love, like, again, for entertainment, I don't love it where I get off on it, but like when he's hitting it from the back, because he's already so short, like he's able to hit it so much faster and control it because he's already at the height that a man is when he's on his knees. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
so his feet are the normal size man's knees, if that makes
You're
sense.
wow.
So he has better control.
You're wow.
No, because as you get older, your knees,
Oh, God.
the knees start.
So they're an advantage. They're an advantage.
Yes, you have better control. And then with the women, because she's smaller, he can just carry her ass around and hit it like it's nothing. Like, so he can just be whipping up some bricks and she's just right there. So you gotta watch it to understand.
Sweetie,
so,
hold on. Let me stop you real quick. Now, you do know that, this conversation, I was calling to talk to you about coronavirus.
Damn, yeah, how do we get to that?
And look, coronavirus and how is it impacting your work day?
Well,
now we're finding out that throughout your work day, you are out here watching midget porn.
Can I have a do-over? I'm sorry. Well, this is quarantine. You go crazy. So therefore,
you're right.
It makes you.
You're working from home now.
What happened.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I'm working from home. I have a new career. I'm now a teacher. I'm an educator.
Yeah.
So
and you spend your lunch breaks. You spend your lunch breaks watching midget porn. Okay.
No, my lunch break this week, I've just been trying to take a break just from, and my daughter's so cute because they're hearing what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, obviously in school, they talked to them about it before they broke for this whole thing. So she's 7 years old. When I tell you my armpit is so tired, she has taken my temperature like today at least 27 times. No, yesterday it was like 52. Like I don't even know how often. I got to take your temperature. I got to take your temperature. She's like, it's still the same. It's 98.2. I'm like, yes. Like it's, like she's so hooked to like the temperature. Yeah,
that's good. That's good. You may have a medical professional on your hands.
Listen, she better do something because I'm all about to take care of Mama. When you get to that point. So that's my little ride or die. So she'll take care of me. So I mean, as far as this virus, honestly, I'm like anyone else, scared of the unknown, but honestly, I'm trying to focus on facts versus fear.
Yeah,
and
I feel you.
I feel like at this point, everyone's practicing law without a law license, so I can't continue to just take it. Like, the text, the fees, like I can't. The information, again, like I said, it's
never
information
ending.
overload.
Yeah,
like if they need to cut anything out, they need to cut out all the media outlets, like as a whole. If we do that, then everyone will be okay.
I think people just really need to be mindful of one, where they're getting the information from, and then also you have to just be, I guess, adult about it and decipher what's being over drama, just pure drama, to what is science and factual. You really have to be mindful of where you're getting your information. I mean, I've seen things,
I know that's hard for you because you say you're in the medical field, right?
I am definitely in the medical field, yeah.
So it's very hard. Please tell me, it's very hard for you to hear the ignorance that comes out of people's mouth. You know what I mean? Like, again, like this.
Actually, it's. Let me tell you something. One thing that I'm very much aware of is that this world is full of ignorance, and that's one of the reasons why we're here talking, is because I love speaking with people of all different brands. They're the smart ones, they're the ignorant ones, they're the ones that are doing more listening than talking, and they're the ones doing too much talking, not enough listening. And I really like to I take a little bit from everyone. Sometimes some of the best lessons are from watching someone doing something inappropriate, because then it's like, okay, I know for a fact not to do that. And there's a lot of that going on. I mean, there are people walking around hacking. I went to CVS. I was in Delaware the other day. Going in CVS, this lady.
You listen. You're doing a whole lot of. You are at a whole lot of places for for a national emergency.
I just happened to be out there, and I had to get back home. So
Okay.
Hey, let me tell you something. I was doing about $1.20 the whole way. They cutting out all the arresting people, for minor offenses.
Wait. Driving 120. So what are you doing? You were running from the virus? Why were you doing 120?
I needed to get home, man. I needed to get home.
Was the virus chasing you? I know that's right.
And I was going in the rental minivan. I was not actually. You know what? I'm gonna tell you the reason why I was going so fast, because I was told by a friend that the supermarkets were going to be closed in Orlando. So we actually stopped at a supermarket in South Carolina. They had everything. So we packed up the minivan, meaning with all of our meats and everything, and we put bags of ice on top of it. I was trying to get home before that ice melted.
Okay. All right. So listen, because I enjoy food so much, and you definitely get a pass for that 120. But I'm like, damn, was the virus chasing you?
Like, I'm gonna get you, sucker.
I'm like, was the virus chasing you? Yes. Listen, I don't know. Again, It's tough, I think it's just the unknown, for me. I just like to, the way I see it is like introverts. I think like this is really great for them because this is just like their personality type, because I have different friends that I call and they're just like, yeah, like I'm great. And it sometimes makes me feel bad because I'm like, damn, am I selfish? And I don't know it because I am not a selfish person. I know all people say that, but I really am not a selfish person. So I'm like, why are you not like on chill? Like what are you doing? Like why are you unnecessarily like going crazy? So I'm trying to take a page from their book. I listened to TD Jakes and just like a few others, so it kind of put me back in place.
So you're getting a little bit more in touch with your spiritual side.
Yeah, definitely, because I'm like, I just what it is. I've been realizing lately, just before all of this, just like life and just the small things that really count. So I almost feel like this whole thing was like designed for me, because I'm like having all these epiphanies and revelations. I'm like, wait, like what's going on now? You know what I mean? So it's like, although I joke about my daughter, taking my temperature and like reading, like 6 books to me in 5 minutes. I'm like, you know what? We don't usually even have this time. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
you're appreciative. Part, yeah. But let me ask you this. Like because you mentioned something. You said you're here listening to TD Jakes. You're appreciating the spiritual aspect of this. So now I'm asking you, right? Because it seems you're very balanced. Because you're listening to TD Jakes and accepting the spiritual side of all of this, and the unknown, and just trusting in God, but at the same time you're watching midget porn. So you are very balanced.
Yes, a mess. Yes, exactly. I'm a good crazy. That's how I define myself. Like I'm crazy as hell, but I'm a good crazy. You know what I mean? Because I know myself. I admit it. I'm okay with that, but I so get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand life. Like so, I get it. Yeah, that's me.
So the Bible in one hand and porn.
Midget porn in the other.
Well, listen.
Massage oil in the other.
Hey, yeah. I respect that, because I think sometimes people do way too. You can't go too far on the left or too far on the right. You have to be balanced in life.
Yes, in that regard, all jokes aside, like even just speaking to you, listen, this is a part of my revelation. Like you actually just made me realize something. Like, yeah, I actually am, because it's like I'm realistic. You know what I mean? So it's like I am that person that would say, like, yes, my Bible is here, but my astral glide is in his hand. You know what I'm saying?
The astral glide.
That's what it is. Like,
gosh,
he knows my heart, so it's okay. He knows who I am.
He knows my heart.
No one else. Yes, exactly.
He knows my heart.
Yes, I will feed the homeless and then go to like the midget strip club, like if there's one available. Yes. So yeah.
He knows my heart. I'm actually writing that down right now. He knows my heart.
Yes, and honestly, that is what gets me through. Because even like with this, like all jokes aside, each day you'll have your phase of like how you feel. I mean, I don't know how it is for men. Well, women, it's different. For us, I mean, my guy told me this years ago. My OBGYN, she's like, women are always before, during, or after something. So that only gives you one good week a month. Once I realized that, I was like, okay, cool. Like, now I get it. So this is like my off week. So I was like, you know what? Like,
Go in.
for instance, I was like, you need to be so productive this week. But I was like, it's your off week. I said, you know what? Just let reality hit this week, and then next week you'll be productive. You know what I'm saying? So
Ain't nothing wrong with
I
that.
talk to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I talk to myself. I talk myself off the ledge.
You got
so even speaking to you, I realized like I'm a balanced ass mess. Like I think I'm getting ready to make that my slogan. I actually have like 10 slogans from this, like just like from from the school system's perspective. I was like, I called my girlfriend. I'm like, yo, can you make me a shirt that says like I'm rolling with the GOD, not the CDC. Like I'm all types of things like popping up in my head.
Hey, that's a shirt that a lot of people are rocking. You could be out here making some money doing that.
Yeah, listen. I mean, and again, like I said, I'm so realistic. I mean, I won't even play like I don't get it. I'm all about being, where especially I got children. I have a family, so you have to be smart. You know what I mean? But I'm just out in these streets just trying to live.
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
I miss work. Like I miss like going to work physically. Wait, I'm like stalking my boss. Like, are you sure I can't come in? Like, you know what I mean? Well,
you want that adult,
like
the adult interactions.
That adult stimulation is so necessary. Okay,
it is 100%.
I have 4 in the house that are doing homework from home.
I got 2 from home, and I'm dodging, y'all. I'm so glad my wife is home because I'm like, if they were to be like, don't come in, I'm like, no, please, I'll come in. I'll mop the floors. I don't even care. I'll mow the lawn.
Right. You have 2 girls, right?
2 girls, man. And they are
2 girls.
They are high energy. So let me tell you. So what I do, and even to train them to not put their fingers in their nose, their mouth, their eyes. You can tell them, but they're still gonna do it. So now I've fallen back on some muscle memory. So anytime that I see them doing anything like that, they have to drop and do push-ups. And we started out with 20. So right now we're on 25. So they have to do, but it's not just the push-ups. It's not just the push-ups. So whatever they do, they have to do that same number of push-ups, squats, leg raisers, and crunches every time. And since it's 2 of them, they both have to remind the other to not do this because it's everyone has to look out for everyone. So if you see your sister doing something and you don't stop her or you don't remind her not to do it, then you're just as responsible. So you both have to do the same set. And not only do they both have to do the push-ups, the squats, the leg raisers, and crunches, but they have to count off in sync. And when you mess up, you have to start over.
See, you need to sell that because while everybody else is going to come out of this joint overweight, tired, and everything from being in the house eating, those little girls are going to be like so diesel.
Serena and Vanessa.
Yes, exactly. You need to put that in the bottle and sell it, please. Yeah, I have 2 girls. Of my own. My girls, the age gap is crazy, 18 and 7. But I also have we have our friends' 2 children as well. So it's they've been with us for a year. So yeah, I have 4 now. So we have 3 girls and 1 boy. Yep. So I have 18, 16, 8-year-old boy, then my little 7-year-old. Yeah. So and it's also new for me because we're still learning them. So to learn them. With this going on, it's a lot of newness. I'll put it like that.
Exactly.
But it's good. It's good. Like I said, the togetherness, the slowing things downness. Honestly, like just going like at night, I'm like, oh, you need to go to bed by a certain time. I said it to myself, but I'm like, for what? You don't have to go anywhere. Like in the morning, I'm like, oh, this is nice. You know what I'm saying? So those little things, it's kind of
look. There's no waking up and rushing to go to school. So those are some of the nice things. I'm gonna have to say is probably the case.
Dude, I need to I need to set a reminder to like take a shower and brush my teeth because I'm getting really comfortable. Like, wait, do I have to do that? Like, I'm not going anywhere. Listen, it's so funny how you can be so used to something and it can change just like that. Like, I literally had to tell myself, like, no, still get up, like, just like do your regular thing. But it's really easy to fall into like, nah, I'm good. But I think I'm getting ready to like take a page out of your book with that. I need to tell myself that.
Hey,
You put
listen.
your fingers in your mouth, drop down.
Hey, well, how about every time you watch midget porn, do 20 push-ups. You're gonna be Diesel.
Well, I'll be coming out of here real grown and sexy.
You'll be a Hulkamaniac ripping off your shirt.
Hello, listen. I might, yeah, put that in the bottle and sell it.
Well, listen here, young lady.
It's cool. I just hope everyone, I hate the fact that, it gets worse before it gets better. You know what I mean? I hate seeing the numbers rise, especially as far as, the deaths are concerned. So that it's so hard to see, you know what I mean? But I just pray we come out of this like
better.
Just better, at least from it. You know what I'm saying? It's like
learn something.
Come on, it's like every time something bad happens, now we all want to come together. No, let's come together on the good. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I 100% agree with that. And you know something, on that note, I'm gonna have to really thank you for this conversation. You are just a bag of energy that I really appreciate.
Thank you.
You know, thank you for talking sweet with Sweet Baby J, baby.
Yes, thank you so much.
Listen,
safe.
hey, we all got to be safe. And listen, anyone out there that wants to have a conversation, nothing's off the table when talking sweet with Sweet Baby J. Hit me up, 669-241-1422. We can talk about any and everything. As you can see, we can go from the Bible to midget porn in one conversation.
Okay.
Listen, you stay beautiful, stay safe. Wash your hands.
Same to you. Listen, you better wash those.
yeah, right.
Thank you so much. You made my night just that much better. Thank you.
Holla. You have a great one, baby.
You too. Take care.
Bye.